Never settle, because once you settle, you're done. Whenever you settle, there is nothing left to strive for or to work toward. There's nothing there. There's nothing left. There's no place for you to go. Waylon Jennings was once asked in an interview after he had just finished an album, and the interviewer asked him, "Are you satisfied with it?" And Waylon Jennings responded, "No, I am not." And then he said, "If I ever become satisfied, I'm done as an artist." I love that answer, because what he's saying is that he's never satisfied. Maybe that was the best album he ever made, but he still was not satisfied. Why? Because he knows he can always grow as an artist. He knows that there's always a place beyond where he is that he can go. He never settled on something. John Maxwell tells the story of when he first went to Skyline Wesleyan Church. He held up a book that was called The 10 Largest Churches in America. It had been written like 50 years prior. And he said the interesting thing about these 10 largest churches in America from 50 years ago is that none of them were one of the 10 largest churches in America at the time that he was saying this. And 4 of them no longer existed. They had shut the doors. What happened? They settled. They found some success, and then they settled. And it will destroy you. World champion speaker Craig Valentine asked this question: are you too good to be great? I love that question. Why? Because the enemy of the great is the good. Sometimes we get good at something, we do something well, we achieve a level of success, and then we just say we've reached it, we've gotten it, man, we can just coast now. And we settle. And it is at that point that we begin the decline. Why? Because we've become too good to be great. My encouragement to you is to always keep moving forward. Always keep pressing on. Here's what I would encourage you to do. First of all, celebrate your victories. If you have gone to a new level, whatever you're in, whatever your career is, as a spouse, as a parent, as a volunteer, your spiritual growth, your emotional growth, your intellectual growth, you've achieved a class or maybe a degree or some kind of certification. Physical growth in the sense that you are getting healthier, you're exercising more, you've got more energy. Whenever you reach another level, celebrate. Celebrate those victories. They are worth celebrating. But don't stop. Once you celebrate the victories, then begin looking for other opportunities. What are other opportunities for you to be able to grow? Okay, you've achieved this level of energy, this level of exercise. Maybe you've achieved a certain weight that you've wanted to achieve. Where do you go from here? Maybe you've achieved some relationships. You've patched up some relationships that have been broken. Great. Celebrate those. Then where do you go from here? Maybe you've gotten that degree. Maybe you have your PhD. Woohoo! Celebrate. But don't stop. Don't stop. Regardless of where you are. Maybe you just graduated high school. Maybe you got your GED. Maybe you graduated college. Maybe you got your master's. Maybe you got your PhD. And listen, I'm not saying that is the track for everybody, but what I am saying is just because your education ends doesn't mean that your learning does. Continue to read books. Continue to take classes. Continue to go to seminars. Continue to learn. Never settle. Celebrate your victories, but then look for opportunities. You will never break through to your enthusiasm zone until you decide to never settle. Guys, once a year in September, we do the Enthusiasm Experience, where we walk through these 8 decisions. And one of those decisions is the decision to never settle. We go into detail into what that means. We look at other people, not just Waylon Jennings, but several others that have never settled and what that meant for them and how they did that and how you can do that as well. I encourage you to go to TommyLanham.com and click on the Enthusiasm Experience and get more details and find out where it's going to be this year so that you can be a part of that. It is in September every year. We always have it at a different place. But we get together as a group over the course of a little over 50 hours, and we work through those 8 decisions, including the decision to never settle. Hey guys, make your decisions, ignite your fire, and live with enthusiasm. Here we go.